Hey Gemini, this is your tarot reading for the month of March. Please keep in mind that this is a general reading. Gemini, the vibes coming through in this spread are a little stressful. I'm picking up a little bit of stress in your life. There may be a situation where you or someone close to you or some kind of situation is requiring you to leave the past behind. Something happens. There are some changes, some transitions, some expected, some unexpected, that are requiring you to move on from certain situations. And this is requiring a new level of strength for you. And for some of you, this may even have humbled you. But whatever the situation is, some of you are feeling overwhelmed and you're just ready to leave the past behind and focus on the future. For some of you, this is a situation at work. There may be leadership may be changing things in ways that you don't like. There may be like sketchy behavior at work. You know how it goes. This just the political games that people play when it comes to, how you earn your money. There's always like these politics. And Geminis are the type of people to not really focus on that. Gemini is the type of person, I just need to know what you need me to do so I can do it. Geminis don't really like to involve themselves in the politics, but I feel like somebody is not leaving a Gemini's any choice. This isn't something that they can ignore. This is something that they can, as try as they may to adapt, this is something that they're having a hard time adapting to. So like I said, this may be at work, this may be at home, but certain changes that are happening, certain shifts and changes, like I said, some of these things may be expected, but what I'm picking up is that certain changes are unexpected and they're unpleasant. And some of you are wanting to move on from them. Like I said, this may be at home. Some of you may be having issues at home and you may need to move. You may need to leave home for whatever reason, or this may be at work and you may need to move on from your job or find a new job, or at the very least, some of you may need to speak up. Some of you may need to, and even though it's not in a Gemini's nature to be rebellious, some of you may need to rebel against the way certain changes are happening. And especially if it's not right, if it's something that's not fair, if it's something that's not right, by all means, don't adapt to situations that compromise you, that don't have consideration for you. And this is what I'm picking up. Like, yes, there's a time to be quiet and to look the other way. But what I'm picking up is that this isn't one of those situations, and that some of you may have to speak up about some things. And that, again, that makes a Gemini uncomfortable. Like I said, Geminis like to adapt and go with the flow. So getting a Gemini to speak up about something that's not right is definitely something that's not in their comfort zone. Not that they can't do it, it's just not in their comfort zone. And this month, like I said, that's what I'm picking up, that changes and shifts that you may feel like are not for the better, that you were not prepared for, and having to adjust. Like I said, and Geminis are good at adjusting and adapting, but sometimes it's the principle of the thing. And some of you may need to speak up about something like, okay, like, this isn't right. I needed to be prepared. I need X, Y, and Z. So again, don't just let somebody walk all over you. Definitely speak up if the situation calls for it. But some of you just need a new beginning, and that's what some of you will get. Some of you may have people around you that are encouraging you to move on, that are letting you know this isn't right. Like, look at this. Like, this is right in front of your face. Believe what you see. This is right here. You can't ignore it. You have to do something about this, or you have to do something different. So some of you, your friends or people in your social, you may be supporting somebody through this, or somebody may be supporting you through this. Like I said, this is a general reading, but these are the vibes. And like I said, there may be people around you helping you to regroup from this, helping you to recover. 'Cause like I said, this may impact you in different ways. Like I said, some of you, this may impact you at home. So some people may be helping you to, like I said, recover, save money, and get the. For some of you, this may even be like. This may even lead to a legal battle, and somebody may be there to help support you through this and get the justice that you need. For other of you, for others, it may not be quite that serious, and it just may be, like I said, unexpected changes that you may have to adapt to, and people may have to help support you through this, things that were unforeseen. But overall, I can't say that I'm picking up on anything too negative. Like I said, something just like a shock to the system, something, I don't know, just something, something just not being, something happening and it's not, it's not right. Some of you you planned things a certain way, you made sure certain things were taken care of, and now, you feel like these changes are coming and something's not right. Or some of you didn't prepare. Some of you were forewarned and you just chose to believe what you were thinking instead of what actually is. And sometimes Geminis can do that. Geminis can be very optimistic and believe, if they have a goal in mind and they just only see, the good at the end, and they, don't think about all the ways that, certain things can happen as you're trying to reach your goals. And that's really what I'm picking up. And not that Gemini didn't prepare, you didn't prepare in a real way. Like I said, it's one thing to, have hope, but you have to include reality in whatever you plan to do. And sometimes, like I said, Geminis can get so caught up in their goals and, they like to use their mental energy to really help them manifest their goals, but sometimes they can be too idealistic. So that when something unexpected happens, they're looking around like, how did that happen? It's like, well, if you were a little bit more grounded in reality, this wouldn't have caught you off guard. But like I said, like I was saying, the energy isn't bad. Like I said, this is something that I feel like Gemini can learn from and grow from, and it's only going to make you stronger. And this will be something that will put you on the right path. Like I said, because sometimes you guys get too caught up in your fantasies, and y'all don't. It's a bit of a struggle focusing on reality, because sometimes reality can be a little harder for Gemini to sometimes adapt to. Like I said, Geminis are naturally upbeat people, but like I said, sometimes they need to ground themselves. Their head can be too up in the clouds and up in the stars. And sometimes life has to bring a Gemini back down to ground them in reality. And that's what I'm picking up on. Something is grounding you in reality, or somebody around you. And, and like I said, however this plays out. But like I said, overall, the energy is not horrible. Like I said, I'm picking up on some stress. Like I said, people having to adapt, people having to deal with, like I said, sketchy politics, people being sketchy about money and how, resources are disseminated and stuff like that. But again, overall, this isn't anything that a Gemini can't adapt to or bounce back from. Yeah, those are the vibes for the month of March. Again, this is a general reading. If anybody would like any more clarity and insight into this situation, please book me for a private reading. Other than that, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.